Good morning from down under, everyone. My name is Romance Blitz, and we're continuing our Let's Play of Rogue Trader, Lex Imperialis DLC, and Void Shadow DLC. This should be part 55 in the series, I want to say. Hopefully I got my numbers right. So last we left off, we had retaken our home planet, or our capital planet of Dargonus from the Dark Elder, and we had to hard force Solomon's quest line. I think it bugged out due to the romance. I'm not 100% sure. Uh, but I decided to show you how to do it just in case. Because obviously we don't want to miss the Lex Imperialis content. So we'll get right into it. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you've been enjoying the series. Oh god, right, we got so much navigator insight from our option. Yeah, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you've been enjoying the series, and we shall offer a toaster to the algorithm priest, and we shall commence. So if we got 52, I'm going to be very liberal in using these. So um, what I'll do is I'll travel to Dargonus. I'm going to immediately create that hyperlane to Kyve Gamma. There we go. And then I will make everything else yellow over time. I won't worry about it now, as there we go. Uh, he's been discharged, but why? He will rejoin my retinue. I'll collect him in person. Oh, well, that was convenient. Um, Out of all the worlds they could have picked, they picked the one we were heading to. That's good. That's good. I actually would have thought they would have sent us into that three system section on the right hand side, but I guess not. Also, I should check the traders now that we got that bunch of rep from picking J. Yes, I did come for Solomon. Where is he? You look a little disturbed. Is he causing trouble? State plainly what the problem is. Why is he dictating procedures? Are you not in charge here? Are you saying the colony has become less functional? I need to see him immediately. Alright, so we'll drop a save.
I always have a backup plan.
Pay attention.
Oh, there's something over there. I need to go around by the looks of it.
This explorator is
What is
blessed
this?
with
Tactical areas
multifunctionality.
expert. Critical damage dealt by the wearer with pistols is increased by 8%. Okay, well that's clearly a J item. Um, what's this? Oh, cool. In fact, there's another item up over here. So clearly we're not picking these. What happened here? I told you had been discharged. How did that happen? Why you're not wearing a rebreather? The air here is noxious. Already have submitted a petition to have you reinstated. You're not in your right mind, let me help you. Guilty, what are you talking about? Then what is that sentence? And what about Glado? Glado has protected you from the convict. Is that not enough for you? You realize that we are talking about a half-servitor, a tool. Even so, I'm not leaving without you. Explain yourself. What about Glado and the data slate? Was that a lie too? Why did they order you to do something like that? You hid your feelings well. Everything between us was a lie, was it? You're making a fool of yourself. Maybe you were just following orders from the start, but don't try to tell me you never developed real feelings for me. The Emperor laid this burden upon us, and certainly that we're equal to it. Now you are doubting yourself, but not the Lex Imperialis. Tell me, am I right? You do not think a mortal can embody the perfection of the law, do you? We can only strive, so strive then, Solomon. You can do no more than that. The Emperor protects you. Despite our enemy's machinations, that means your service is still of use to him. Think of the heretics we have destroyed. Do you not feel righteous anger knowing that other transgressors will escape your justice? Oh, so we have Solomon back in the party. Oh, that could be nice for Solomon. Throw those in there.
Let us not dawdle.
Alright, now we can leave this place. Alright, so we'll go back to our void ship. And then we will have a chat with Solomon. Alrighty, so Solomon. So I'll drop a quick save again.
Thank you for finding the time to discuss my report. I would ask that we hold this conversation in private. Might I suggest your study, Rogue Trader?
Why do you wish to leave my retinue? Study the report. You're so sincere, Solomon. It's nice that I can believe every word you say. At ease, I forgive you. Oh, who's a good boy? Oh, my dog is having fun times again.
Rogue trader.
We should discuss your return from Ziva 6.
Yes, I've been looking for a chance to have this conversation. I must tell you something about my past, so that we might consider the matter closed. If you agree to hear me out, that is.
What do you wish to tell me?
It's about what really pushed me into the pit of anger. Back in Calixis, before I was promoted to Proctor, I served in the same squad with another arbitrator, Emerson. He wasn't just a comrade. We entered the Schola Progenium together. We went through training together. We were assigned to the same hive world. He was like a brother to me, and I killed him. Remember that mission I told you about? The one that cost me my arm? It was Emerson who sold us out to the crime syndicate and compromised the raid. I was badly wounded in the fight, lying on the floor, barely alive. The rest of the squad had gone to scout the area, and Emerson stayed to guard me. He didn't notice that I was awake. He was talking over the Vox. He kept demanding bigger payment, and when he started giving our coordinates, I shot him in the back of the head. I figured that we weren't making it out of there alive, so I logged my final report, attached my Vox to Glato's collar, and told him to return to the headquarters. Then, I passed out again, and when I came to, I had already been captured. The heretics tortured me for days, but I held on until the exaction squad arrived.
What is an exaction squad?
A special unit. Exaction squads are dispatched to track down and apprehend dangerous criminals. They were investigating Emerson's betrayal, and it had led them to the heretics' hideout, where I was being held prisoner.
Why did the heretics capture you instead of just killing you on the spot?
I was right by their contact's corpse. They had to know how I found them out, and what else I knew about them. They tried to beat the answers out of me, tried long and hard. I kept my mouth shut, because I knew that the second I started talking, they would dispose of me.
How did you survive your captivity?
I could throw pretty words at you about how I went through the Injunctor Cardinal in my mind, or prayed to the Emperor, but I did pray, and I was well trained to tolerate pain, but every arbitrator has their limit. When I was almost broken, what helped me through was hatred. I kept recalling that bastard's face and smothered any base thoughts I had about welcoming death again and again. Hours of agony, hours in the whirlpool of pure rage.
What happened next?
I was put under investigation, but was cleared of the charges and assigned to piety without Glato. The most corrupt hive world in the Drusis marches. 2 years among the vilest dregs of humanity. It was a test, and I passed. I got my promotion, got Glato back. But after Emerson's betrayal, I was never the same.
You did the right thing by executing your former comrade. If even Abada, oh god, if even arbiters are capable of violating the law, what does that say about the rest of humanity?
You understand? It has been gnawing at me for so long. I guess I just needed to hear another human being voice my own thoughts. Thank you.
Have you recentered yourself?
Firmly. It was your words that pulled me out of that darkness, and you have my gratitude. My faith has overpowered my disappointment and hatred. It is true that people are weak and full of vices, but that's not what's important. All that matters is that the letter of his law is perfect and that it guides me. His word and nothing else.
How is Guido? Do you two act as one again?
You need not concern yourself with Glato. I recently finished checking all his protocols. His responses are instantaneous. I cannot pretend I haven't missed his companionship.
Did the Marshal contact you about your reinstatement?
He did send a message, and the phrasing was unusually heartfelt. Solomon Anthar, you are hereby restored to your rank of Proctor. Never allow even a shadow of dishonor to fall on your uniform again.
Yes, indeed. How utterly sentimental of the old man.
You can say that again. I'm still baffled myself.
I asked all I wanted.
Good. It is about time we changed the subject. Is anything happening at all? I thought we had cleared this up. I lied, and there is nothing between us that isn't dictated by duty.
Alright, we'll stop that.
You know where to find me, rogue trader.
Alright, so I'll drop a save there. I'm just going to quickly check Toybox to make sure his romance is active. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with it, so just one moment. I've done anything bad in terms of the romance, so it should still be good to go.
You have my complete attention.
Take my leave. So yeah, we should be good on that front at least. And then I think the last part of his quest line will kick off in Act 4, so we should just be good. Yeah, so we should just be good to go with the rest of the act. I did want to check. Where is he? Eventually, I'll remember which way is which, so I went this way. I went too far with my camera. There he is. Generous. Time to go check a couple things. First things first, we shall check with the Imperial Navy. As imagined, we got cargo we could turn in there. Oh yeah, but just by picking J, look how much unlocked. Was a very good choice to pick J. I'll have to remember that in the future. Oh, that is also scary as hell, that item. Do we even use that item at all in this build? Don't think we do, which would be a totally Pascal thing. Yeah, so that'd be a Pascal item. Not Pascal, sorry, Henrik's item. So yeah, we shall go on a bit of a buying spree. That would have to be a new stuff for Cassia. Coercion. That could be a definitely good item for Cassia, but I don't think. Oh, maybe I will be using it. Who knows? Cursebringer. This is the one we want to get to, though. So, and what's this one? Devastating, and that one too. Oh, actually, we don't want devastating. We want the other one, but still good. Alright, bunch of Xenos artifacts. Gonna check out the void super quick. I'm pretty sure there's nothing we need there, so we can just throw more at this. Hmm. Alright, so that's everything there. Buy it all, buy it all, buy it all. I just keep giving them the holy gifts. Try not to go over the limit, so 1, 2. Armor kit. We're done with you guys. We're done with you guys, so we just need to get you to 21. So, type in ascending order, hide untradeable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have some range weapons. So I'll buy all this stuff, and then before we go into Act 3, I will do a mass purge and sort out of our gear and inventory. What I will do quickly is with some weapons. So I believe we got, no, not that one. That one, Cursebringer. So Awaken Nightmare, Cursebringer. I'll put that on. Then we want Cassia. First things first. That's an infusing staff. Which one's our infusing? That one's our infusing, so we want that one there. And then yeah, so until we find a better castigation staff, we're just going to use that one instead. I'm sure we'll find one down the line. Um, until then, she can have a little bit more to her Alpha Strike. Blade Dancer's Mantle. Hmm. So we're going to give this one to Kibua, just because I know that we're going to be fighting over the same gear anyway. However, we're still the tactical nuke because we would whoever press the I win button, then um, actually do our blade dancer stuff on our main character at least. So we want to go to type in ascending order. So quickly checking to see if there isn't anything else for her. So she's got that, which is fine. Her armor should be set for now. Yeah, so I'll have that. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else just yet, because I don't think I've got the... Yeah, I don't think I got the other one, so... do I have the other boots? Nope. I've got those ones, so that's fine there. So like I said, I'm just doing a quick look to see if there's any immediate gear that we want on our characters from all this stuff. So for Argenta, have that yet. Got the tactical backpack. I mean, that can just get added right away. Each time they get 10 stacks of tactical advantage. Yeah, that should be fine. What is your 123 if I... Oh. Yeah, that's painful. So even though that would be more damage for her, I'm going to keep this on just because we do need someone with lower Imperium in the party. Maybe when it doesn't become necessary, I will change it out, but Criminal of the Void, and that gets replaced soon enough. Cinepop Cloak, she's got that, that's all that matters. No footwear, skirmish boots. I don't think I have these boots yet, which probably means we'll get them in the far future. Yep, so you're set. I think I just did Kibbo's gear, but I'll just do one last double check. I don't see anything there. That's all done. Don't think I have any of those items. Alright, next one. Pascal. Yep, not seeing anything there for you. You're never getting rid of Missionary Oath. That stays on you until Hell freezes over. Oh, that should be fine there. Plasma gloves. Oh, not even on Pascal. Yeah, you got those. Dynamo boots, yep. Yep, you got the cloak that you want. Yep, so we should all be good there. Why do I have 2 Glados in the party? That's weird. That's probably just gonna be a bug of some description. Hopefully that will fix itself. If not, that will be weird. Yeah, so we should just be good to go. So we will head back to Dargonus now, and we will finish up the quest line. Sorry for sitting through all that. It is a bit necessary in these games to do that. I could have cut it out, but it also lets you show just what gear we're using currently as well, so I left it in. So visit. Alrighty. Oh, didn't mean to press that button. Go over here. Go to Dargonus. We'll go to the palace. Kick you out, put you in. Alrighty, so we'll go in here. I don't know if you can hear that in the background or not, potentially. But my doggy's having puppy mares, so... Oh dear. I'm gonna go over here. Now I'll drop a hard save. for pre-ceremony. For reasons, just in case if I botch something up. You have been entrusted with arranging the festivities. Is everything ready? Right, we shall begin. Now we'll get several cutscenes, I guess. Praise the Emperor, faithful souls. The darkness around us may be fierce, but the blaze in our hearts is fiercer still. Evil will burn, and you get other options, but obviously we'll go Dogmatic. By the grace of the Emperor, I vow to be the paragon of humility. Sorry, of humanity, sorry. Alright, so now we get to have a little bit of a run around and talk with people. So I'll drop a quick save here again. And you'll see me doing quite a few quick saves because there's a couple of things we want to get nice and sorted. So gonna avoid the right side for a second. We'll talk keyboard if we can. Nope. So we're gonna show off our shooting skills. Not that we have an ounce of skill training in us, but you know, still better than the average human in terms of accuracy. And there's this person here. Just gonna walk around first. Again, just going to avoid the big crowd of people that I know is there. Yeah, so they got nothing new there. So now we will head over this way. And we'll drop a hard save. As you can see, there's quite a few people here. So there's Inquisitorial people here, House Gaprick, House Drivestem, and House Mysterian, as well as Abelard. So we'll go have a conversation with these people. So I welcome you to my palace, honored guests. Um, I'll look at the guests. We'll do a logic test. I'm ready to accept your congratulations. Jukari weapon. And then we get some other stuff. Get people. What were you discussing just now? Uh, what is your name? How are you finding the reception? Oh, that's adorable. Where's the rest of your kin, Abelard? You wish to become my servant as well? So we're gonna tell him to shut up, and I will decide who speaks and who may not. So we get one called Void Beacons, which I believe is a good one. I hope the rest of my family gives Abelard the credit he deserves. Enjoy the evening. Talk to Jon Sauerback. I see you hate Xenos with all your heart. Uh, hmm. Please me to such earnest face, I commend you. Nod to the Inquisitor. My greetings to the Holy Inquisition. Studying the Inquisition and his companion. I should. Um, we have not been introduced. And who is this member of this honorable priesthood, the Adeptus Mechanicus? Unexpected visit, I wasn't told. Enjoy the party. So clearly this young man, where is he? Gaprick has a little crush on Stereo, so we'll see if we can hook them up. I'll certainly make an effort at least, so we'll jump a quick save there. I think that went as much as I wanted it to go, so... Pardon me. We will go have a bit of a look around. Um, can't remember, there's one or two in here. Yeah, so there's one to the left, and one to the right, so we'll deal with the one on the left first. Observe the guests. How are you these days, Torina? Actually, no. Lean towards Henrik's. Interesting conversation. Is something wrong? What has so alarmed you? Be prepared for what? Just having enough hand wringling. Unless you chose this. So we'll go back and have a conversation with these people, assuming we can. If I've accidentally stopped it, there we go. How are you these days, Torina? Uh, look closely at Torina. Tell me more about your family. Do your part to heal the wounds afflicted in Private Gamma and your house will be forgiven. Ocanorus, I'm surprised you deigned to make an appearance here this evening. Your cousin Jocasta became the new master of arms on my ship. What has she so displeased? If you believe Conrad's lies, then draw your weapon. What a store right here before the Emperor's visage. I wish to know more about House Sorbach. I'd like to become better acquainted with your wife. So you can do all this and increase the standing with them, so we're gonna do it. I mean, we literally just um, we're literally just hitting on her in front of the other half. So see, so we'll drop another save there. So far, I don't think I've done anything um that should affect anything. So we'll go deal with this one. Observe the road traders. Um, We rogue traders should stand against evil together, shoulder to shoulder, even if someone is trying to shoulder us out of the way. Consider your support is greatly appreciated. How's footfall these days? Your appearance here is unexpected. I see that faith is more than just a word to you. I take it you were not overly fond of Theodora. Have you gone through cryostasis? What idiot maimed a rogue trader? Um, who is Aspis Shorter to you? I thank you for your visit, Incendia. I'm starting to get the impression you don't like me, Winterscale. You abandoned footfall to its fate and letting it saved it from the people from certain death. Our fair share protectorate. I'm glad the medal of footfall is settled. What do you think of my celebration? For the evening, I must take my leave. Alright, so we'll drop a save there. And then I'll drop a new hard save. We'll call it new hard save. And then we're going on for an hour, so we'll cut it there, and then we'll do the next part, which is, I think, the most important part out of all of it in the next episode. So I'll catch you then.